Hello everyone, you're welcome to another exciting week on Linda's Nugget. I talk about every week about lovely books you can read, I talk about business tips and then life issues. This week on Linda's Nugget, I'll be talking about a very simple book called Boss Talk. Top CEOs share their ideas that drive the world's most successful companies. Written by the editors of the Wall Street Journal. Amazing book. Make sure you stay tuned with me while I tell you the reasons why you should read this lovely book. Hello guys, welcome back. So I said earlier I was going to be talking about a very simple, lovely book called Boss Talks. It was just really insightful and really nice to listen to a group of lovely CEOs share their ideas on how they were able to change the game and move their business forward. It wasn't really very long, so the book was less than 200 pages, so it's something that you can read within 5 days if you set a target for yourself of 50 pages every day, like I always tell you. The book talked about guys like Jack Welch when he was the chairman and chief executive of General Electric. It talked about Steve Ballmer, the chief executive of Microsoft Corporation, John Chambers, chief executive of Cisco. He talked about the chairman of Daimler Crystal, and he also talked about Tim Brown, chairman and editor-in-chief of Talk Magazine. He went on to discuss with almost 20 different CEOs. Now he was trying to ask them questions of how they were able to manage the business, employees, the system, changes that occurred in their industry and the sectors, and how they were able to stay on top of the game. It was interesting to just hear the various CEOs talk about their business experience and their stories. Some you can relate to, and some you will wonder how they were able to manage through all the crises and still stay on top of the game. Of course, some of these companies have also gone through changes, but at the time, these were the great guys and these were the great CEOs who were causing like a change and a revolution in their industries or sector. I really love the book because it was kind of personal, talking to CEOs and asking them questions directly, and then they just sharing their insights and knowledge of how things were done. It wasn't really complicated. It's kind of those simple books you can relate to. It was about 175 pages. I did learn a lot about time management, understanding that employees are different across board, which means that you have to manage people differently, and how you manage in this company is totally different from how you're going to manage in another company. That was something I found out. I also found out that the CEOs were also people that were very empathic, so they could relate with their employees and understand if changes have to be made, carry everyone along. It was a very simple book, so I will recommend it. If you have a business or you're a CEO or even hoping to one day become one, you will understand the game and the whole thing about managing people and running a big company. So that's really key. So I talked about Boss Talk, just talking to bosses and CEOs who are running top major companies across the world. It was amazing. As usual, I would always plead that you do subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us across social media. Leave us a comment if you've read the book. And if you do want to get the book, you can get it in the bookstores in Lagos. Very simple, nice book called Boss Talk. Thank you so much for your time.